If you've ever tuned into one of my Twitch sessions, you probably heard me ask, what you smoking on? It's a question that I ask a lot. It's a fun little conversation starter, you know. People start listing off whatever they got from the plug, oh yeah, sure, it's definitely this, or they read the packaging, they read the label, see what they got, you know. Oh, I got the banana berry kush or something like that, you know. It gets people chatting. I like to see if some people have some similar things, and if everybody's not just memeing and say they got Blue Dream, oh yeah, bro, I just got a bag of Blue Dream, I swear, then we do see a lot of interesting names. And I ask this a lot. I stream a lot on Twitch, but I see new names all the time. There's so many names. I want you to take a guess, right? How many different flavors, how many different options are out there for getting bud and dabs? Like, how many options do you think there are? Take a guess. Don't strain yourself. Just take a guess. The number's pretty big. While there's no official number or official database, you can find a trillion options. There's so many. Not quite a trillion. I looked on Leafly earlier, and if you look through their list of everything, you can find the 6,632 different names for bud. When I ask what you smoking on, there's over 6,000 answers easily. But like, what does it all mean? I used to think years ago that there was like 1,000 different kinds of bud, and then there was 1,000 different kinds of high. You know, I could smoke this and feel this way and hit this and feel this way. If I mix a little bit of this with a little bit of this, I'm gonna unlock a new high that nobody's ever experienced before. I genuinely used to believe that there was so many different highs out there, and they were all like a journey that I was preparing to go on when I smoked it, you know? There's so many names, right? There's so many smells and flavors. But like, how different is all the bud, right? What do the names mean? A lot of the times they mean nothing. And sometimes the name just flat out changes. They're like, you know what? Nobody's buying this anymore. We gave it a bad name. Just switch it up, bro. Switch it to something trendier. Like, the more and more I consume, the less that I think about the names, or the less that the names mean to me. And you have a lot of instances like cartridges, for example. They just add terpenes to distillate and then slap the strain name on it. Sometimes they just make the name up there. Like, what is it? You know, it's a combination of cannabinoids and terpenes. But like, what is it? There's no real meaning when you attach a name to it. Like, just because something's called Golden Goat, which used to be one of my favorites. I used to love it. I love the smell. But then I got Golden Goat to like a bunch of different places, and I was like, this is so different that each place, it doesn't matter what it's called. It's not the same. So it's like, every time you get Golden Goat, doesn't mean you're getting the same thing every time. You're not getting the same smell, the same bud, the same flavor. You might not even be getting something close. They just called it that. Like state to state, legal shop to legal shop, grow to grow, seed bank to seed bank. There's a lot of different stuff out there with the same name, and there's a lot of the same stuff out there with different names. So I'm really like, I really need a new classification for names. We can use the names, right? It's cool for marketing. Oh yeah, bro, I just got an eighth of some stripper spit. You want to try it? Kinda. Like, the names are fun for marketing, but we need something better. We need something that gives you like a better indication of the cannabinoids and terpenes that you're getting. That's like the factor for your high, but you have no idea what you're getting when you hear a name. Like, I'm just gonna read off a few random names. Zombie virus, Zoo Dog. I sorted from Z to A, by the way. 6,632 options. Zod, Zope, Smokers, Slushies, Skittles, Slime, Skittles Mints. That's another thing too. Let's just steal somebody else's name. Look, Skittles are popular. Let's just call our Skittles because people already like that. Zaluga, Zelda, Zelly's Gift, Zekem, Zaza. Oh God, Zaza's so bad. Like, those are just some of the Z names. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just reading off random names. It's like obscure names for Pokemon. I can't see a picture of them, so I don't know what type they are. I'm like, it's like, is Zolteon, but like, does he use electricity? Does it have a lot of myrcene in it? This is a topic that's always been interesting for me, because when I first got into seshing, I was like, I can't wait to try every different flavor out there. Gotta catch them all. I'm gonna try every single one. And the more and more I tried, I was like, bro, it's just all weed. Like, I don't know what we're talking about out here. So I'm genuinely hoping that in the future we have some sort of new classification, like some combination of like letters and numbers, or some kind of chart or something that goes with it, so I know what I'm getting, like cannabinoid and terpene wise. And I also want to know, like, what's the wildest name you've ever heard the plug say, or the bud tender at the shop say? They're like, this is, like, what's the wildest name you've ever heard? Either way, come get high with me on Twitch. I do a smoke sesh every night, 9 p.m. Eastern. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can give me that Jeff Bezos weed money. And if you ever see my best ways to get high tier list, what are you doing? I worked really hard on it, all right? Go watch it now. Have a lit day, my dudes.